Domenic Morse is currently a junior at Catholic Memorial School in West Roxbury, Massachusetts. He has become known for his passion of parkour, also known as flipping.
I got interested in flips because I watched some guy online do a video on parkour and I'm like, oh, this is cool. So I went and tried out some classes and I really started to enjoy it. And then it kind of evolved from there, from like parkour into more doing flips. And then I did it on trampolines, and now I'm really into trampolining and I practice pretty much every day. I got interested in parkour about like 2 years ago, but I didn't really start taking it serious until like last year. And from then I've progressed so much because I practice every day, and sometimes I practice twice or more a day. There's a lot of people I look up to. I go on Instagram and I make videos of the flips I do and I post them, and I make friends through that. And one of my best friends named Cam, he does flips, and I met him through Instagram, and he's really good and I love talking to him, and he's one of my best friends and he inspires me a lot to do flips. So when I started parkour, I noticed a lot of the people around the gym were talking about Instagram, and so I thought that was kind of cool to see, like, keep my life updated, and I know how other people post pictures on there. And then I just had my other friend, Cam, he got me into Instagram, he showed me all about it, and I thought it was kind of cool, so I started making videos, and I saw there were other people who did just what I did, and so I kind of evolved into like that. And we have this big community on Instagram called the G-Tramp community, and we're all like friends on there, and there's a lot of us, and it's like a lot of fun to make videos and support each other.
In addition to G-Tramp, other parkour accounts on Instagram include Maids to Flip and Worldwide Flippers, which Domenic also sponsors on his page.
In my spare time, I don't have too much spare time because I go to school, I come home, I do my homework, I go on the trampoline, and then I go to work 3 days a week. And then on the weekends, I like to hang out with my friends. But on my spare time, other than doing flips, I just like to hang out with my friends pretty much. Future goals, the most realistic one is to open up my own gym, like the one I often go to 3 or 4 times a week, and I like to go there a lot. And my best friend, they're friends of mine that own the gym, Brian and Daylon, and they give me tips, and I'm gonna start working for them. And the unrealistic one is I want to go to the Olympics because I train every day, but I don't have proper form, so I want to start taking real trampoline classes so I can get proper form and go to the Olympics, hopefully. So when I first started flips and I called it parkour, I got a lot more hate than I do now because I call it trampoline, which is a real sport. But at first I got a lot of hate from my friends and stuff, but I kind of just ignored it because they're my friends and I knew they were just joking around with me. And I still get hate sometimes, but it's like, I don't matter because flipping's still my passion and I love to do it either way, so I'm not gonna let that bother me. I go to Fifth Dimension Athletics in Norwood. It's about a 15-minute drive from my house. Before then, I went to a gym called NESA, New England Sports Academy, and they closed down because they found asbestos in the air, so that means you could get cancer. And they closed down, but one of the people who worked there, he was my coach, he ended up opening that gym in Norwood a couple months later, so that's where I go now. At first, I just made edits with like phone apps, and it wasn't really like professional, and I didn't like the way it looked, but I slowly started to progress, and I eventually got Final Cut Pro, and from there I have a lot of friends who used it, so they taught me how to use it, and now I'm starting to really like the way my editing looks, and it usually takes me a pretty decent amount of time. I just made a YouTube video that took 6 hours to make, and it was like a 3-minute video, so a lot of work goes into the edits, but I really enjoy them and like the way they look. So this is my first trampoline, and I got it when I was like 15 or 16. So I've had it for a year now, and this is kind of where I started. It's a Skywalker trampoline. It's not very good, but it's where I started. It helped me learn some stuff, and eventually I started working 2 jobs, and I saved up enough money to buy this trampoline over here, which was $1,600. So I saved up for a summer and worked like 6 months, and this thing's a lot better. As you can see, the springs are like double the size of these springs over here. The mat's also a lot more flexible and helps you jump higher. It's just all around a lot better and safer too.
So